another way to win the election, completely different than we done it first in the first elections. Because I see what they've done now since 1930 something. I've seen exactly how this works. I just had a chance to analyze the process. Excuse me, it's a bit cold, you already know. Doing it in the cold so we can go inside, already know. My thoughts to God. Now, this process of all the people vote and making them think that their vote counts when they're telling you in the rules that you're voting and we're gonna pick where your family is and we're gonna give it to some other people, a person, and he's gonna go and he's supposed to vote the way that you voted, but he doesn't have to. No one knows how you voted. So he can just say anything. Say, well, all the people in my area voted this way. This is where we're voting. He can be bought, he can be bribed, any of that. And then we go down the process further. The party nominations. Oh no, too big a fiasco. No, 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 no. Rather run as an independent. Because I see how those parties are all against each other as they're trying to get their particular candidate nominated. And then all of a sudden, we're all supposed to be on the same side against the other team. But a few months ago, we were in here trying to cut each other's throat to get our guy in there. No, I don't think I want to be a part of any of those parties. Nope, those are parties I don't want to attend. Running as independent, and here's how it's going to go. We're going to go from the outside. See, there's one candidate they can't cheat, the people's candidate, because everyone everywhere knows that this is the one we picked. They can't keep cutting it out at every stage of the game. They can't cut you out, right? Because they got it set up where they can cut people out at every stage of the game. But when you're the most popular person running, step on my toe or the back of my heels. Now, back, excuse the commercial interruption. Okay, now, when you're the people's favorite and it's known, it's like a landslide victory, and they try the old cheating thing, there's just no way. There's just no way they're gonna get busted. It's gonna be the first time they're busted. And besides, the way that I'm gonna everybody, they're gonna be scared to debate me. It's gonna be a landslide. Everyone's gonna try to nominate me because if I'm against them, I chop the whole playhouse down. The whole party, the whole everybody crashes. We can't win against this guy. All right. So both parties are going to be trying to pull me onto their team as I run as an independent, which means I'm going to be the first. Which means I'm going to be the first candidate. I don't know when in history that was supported by the Republicans and the Democrats. It's unheard of to have both parties backing you. That's what I mean about the old school beginning way. They didn't have all of this process in the beginning. It was not. In other words, the people actually voted, and whoever came out on top of that vote was elected. There wasn't no we go to the caucuses and the primaries, and then we go to whamp 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 and all these stages to where you could be cheated, where the game can be manipulated. Now I know how a certain person got into office. It's clear. If they try that crap on me, I'ma blow the whistle on the whole system. I'm gonna put the whole system on blast, and the insanity of it, and the unsurety of it, and the big lie of your vote counts. I'm gonna blow it out the water. Okay, we got them. We got them both ways. We got them always coming. Any move they try to make, they're gonna be in check, which is checkmate. There's no way they can win. Okay, got neuralized. Can't rewind. Gotta go forward. But I want to note at this point, okay, it was before the checkmate. Now, here's what the checkmate implies. You're insane. You're incompetent. Everybody has to be screened. I gotta draw the line on law enforcement and the intelligence community because I'm gonna be done painted myself in a corner where there's no one to give the psychiatric screening. There's no one. I don't care if the machines are doing it. There's no one left. Everyone has to go through, which is kind of scary. So we got to put the intelligence back in the intelligence community, which means we cannot have such a powerful entity with it being a known fact that everyone has mental illnesses, which means that these powerful entities are full of people with mental illnesses. Same way with black ops, same way with anyone of high power and high skills. We've given people a pass that, hey, in order to be a Navy SEAL, you're gonna be missing a few screws. Okay? You're gonna be missing a few screws. They've given these people a pass knowing that they have serious problems. Now you have a killing machine with a mental problem. This can be sanctioned. So, like I said, you can't have people voting and they're out of their mind because legally, if you don't know the consequences of your action, you're insane. Now, there should be something that says an insane person lacks enough judgment to vote. They don't know what's going on around them or what they're even voting for or why. There should be some prerequisite that shows a person even knows what voting is. That someone didn't just give them $5 to go in here and put a name down. It can't be that kind of game anymore. So I'm going to go from the outside in. I'm going to run the campaign completely outside the process. Anybody inside the process is going to become a target, which means people are going to start jumping ship. Which means that, yeah, I used to be with that party, but I'm pretty much running with the new party. Because, come on now, what have they achieved in all this time? What has the party achieved? Name any monumental achievement that either party has accomplished since they've been in existence. The next vampire that comes by me and takes a swipe, they're gonna feel it all through the whole entire existence. I'm gonna attempt to continue again that comment about realizing. It's like that. I was in that house, seeing little tiny pieces of skin. I'm like, am I chewing on my nails or chewing on my fingertips in my sleep? That's what it looks like. Come to find out, it was a little mouse came out every night and just took little nibbles on my fingertips. So I didn't wake up. I mean, just a nightly root come in and feed on me. So, can you imagine something when you can't even feel it eat on you? A rat must be a real creature that it could be sitting there nibbling on you so you don't even know it. Well, that's what I'm doing with rats. But I got rat traps. I develop new ones every day. They keep me inspired. Now, back to the matter at hand. It was already done in the city. It can be done in the state. And it can be done in the country too. See, there was a bunch of big hats, big wigs, all with big money, big bucks, and big names. And they thought they were the power. This is my town. I run this town. It's what I say. Go. My way or the highway. And they really thought they were boss hogs. in some kind of way, like always in history, a so-called little nobody, a ragged homeless man, some frail Michael Jackson wannabe or something they say, came out of nowhere. They don't even know how he got into power. He doesn't have any money. How can he be anybody? He doesn't own any property. How can he be anybody? Hey, I employ 1,000 people in this town. How can he be bigger than me? You know who I am? My family name's a legend here. Who is he? He's nobody. Who is he? Well, he has all the people on his side. Sound familiar? Sound familiar. This is how it's always been. This is how it always will be. And here's the killer in this election. It's he who can pull the sword from the stone.